Most underrated and most prolific scorers in the nation is Mikel Brown Jr., who's been averaging over 30 points his last 4 games. Listen to these shooting splits over the last 4 games. 59% from the field, 58% from the three-point line, and 100% from the free throw line. Seth Trimble is going to have the job of stopping him today. Look for North Carolina's defense to win this game at home.
Well, as mentioned, North Carolina has not lost a game all season long on their home floor. They come in ranked number 18, Louisville number 24, and we're off to the races. And because the Cardinals, they live and die on that three. Dixon's pass knocked away. Bessar with a nice save. Dixon finding Trimble for the scoop and the first strike tonight, North Carolina. Seth Trimble averaging 13 points a game. Sanandra Frew up top. And here's Brown. He'll lay it off on a nice little dish for the big guy who will lay it up and in.
Because North Carolina is going to chase him over the top of every dribble handoff. So that big's going to be open at the rim.
Trimble, great game there for Bessar, lay it up and in.
Waiting to hit that slot, being patient, being poised, waiting to see what angle of attack.
Brown driving it, and a reverse up and in, so he could do that too. Inside the ACC.
Mikel Brown, he's so good, you know.
It's his pass swatted away and scooped up by McNeely.
Flare up three, that's what they do.
Adley fires, and that's how they love to shoot the basketball. Bessar with a shot clock down to 5. Bogovac lets fly and hits it. Bogovac finding a seam and a good block by Frew. Covered the ground. Here's Conwell. Conwell, dipsy-do no. And the return is Frew, the 6'11 junior, gives up the dribble. Nice pass. And a beauty as Hadley will lay it in. Bessar missing a couple of games with injury and illness. Coming off 19 over the weekend as Trimble knocks it down.
Give it to him.
Downstairs for Stevenson.
Can't bring it down.
3. Yes. Stayed right with it. Got off to an excellent start this season. Here's Brown straight on to nail a triple.
Well, we're going to get up on that.
And he's been producing too, coming off 11 rebounds against Syracuse. Out of the corner, the long one on the way and knocked down by Wood. So North Carolina wanted to stop the three-point parade of the Louisville Cardinals. They've been unable to do that. Trimble slicing inside and banks in 2.
In that game against Pitt, Seth Trimble got to the free throw line 11 times. You know, he's second in this team in free throw attempts, but each game he should get there 10 to 11 times. Oh my goodness.
Look at that range. Look at the range by Brown.
Under that ball screen, we said the average distance of his shot.
Shot clock inside 10. Trimble took a peek at that clock. Brown stops him on the move. Trimble pulls up and pops and hits the triple.
We're talking about a guy that's not only cracking the top 10, but may crack the top 5 of the NBA draft.
Going in strong and takes a hit as well. Dayton High, the big guy.
And the development from players like High is so important for this team. They are going to get Caleb, but also he's the guy that's not afraid to show that anger, that poise, and he keeps the team motivated. He's still doing that, by the way, from the bench.
This is an 8-0 run for the Heels and 10-2 over the last 4 minutes.
And great recognition by their guard to give the big the ball down low on the block and take advantage of that height.
Big Henry came back strong, 19 points on Saturday. He can do that. He only makes 44% from the three-point line.
And slow down hesitations. A lot of players play 8,000 miles per hour. Not him.
Bessar with a slam.
Great job by Bessar, just staying disciplined defensively, not going for any ball fakes.
What a terrific spin move by Trimble.
Can't grab on the rim, though.
Will get hit.
Now the ball is still hanging on the rim right here. You can't grab on the rim.
Tied at 27. Evans, the big guy, will lay it up and in. Bessar right on top of the iron. And North Carolina led 4-2. That was their last lead. Now they're on top by 2. Zuger's one-hander. Brown on the move. Can't finish the lay-in. On the run out, Trimble. Full speed ahead and a foul as well.
When he's able to attack downhill. In that game against Pitt, he was 7 of 11.
Long distance routes. He'll knock it down from 3-point. Khalifa. 3:21 to go before halftime. Brown again. Yes, sir. With a three-pointer.
And that 1 second just allowed slight space for him to get separation and to shoot that three. I mean, that's a quick trigger.
3 out of 6. Bogavac pulls up and pops, and nothing but net.
Different factors in how North Carolina plays, but his outside shooting ability and his ability to make reads, you just see the maturity and progression.
Yes, seasoned 21-year-old out of the corner. That jumper, nothing but net. And we hope you're just being safe if you're caught in that snow and that terrible northeaster.
Well, I know one thing. If you're at home stuck in snow, you're here watching this game right now because this thing is intense.
Trimble with it. Minute 37 before the break. Bogavac on a really determined drive will lay it in. Louisville by 1. Carolina with the ball. He did, and he laid it up and in. So strong.
I'll tell you, Basar has 8 points in the first half. But he's played 14 minutes and has 0 rebounds in this game.
Boy, that is tough to do when you're 7 feet tall. Trimble will stick it back up and
read each and every screen, to stay attached to the shooter, to follow scouting report. All those series of plays in one defensive stand is very difficult to do.
He gets an open look and knocks it down.
Executing the scouting report, I did. McNeely is not used to taking the shot off the dribble.
But Trimble is dominating this game.
Where's it coming from?
Bessar on the baseline. Tough shot. Cruz sends it right back in his face.
But also their agents and their teams. But this is where college basketball is going. It's pro sports. And we have to continue to mature with the evolution of the sport.
Gets it free and swished in by Dixon. Right now. And the All-America candidate on the bench jumping up and down.
I mean, by the way, what the...
Picked off. Wow. Trimble out in front. And the slam.
Time out. Talked about staying down in a defensive stance and staying attached to the likes of Mikel Brown Jr. Seth Trimble, one of the best defenders in the game of college basketball, and look at this athleticism. Literally flushing the ball. The way he jumps sometimes reminds me of... They're everywhere.
Combo got to get a shot in the air. Shot clock's down to 4 as he'll drive it, scoop it, and score it. See if they can get Conwell going. He had 31 the same night that Mikel Brown got 45. Hadley laying it up and in. So a couple of strikes here for the Cardinals.
Trimble being a little bit loose with the ball there. Put the ball right in front of Rogers' face.
Conwell and gets one, a three-pointer.
And all attention is literally focused on resetting college basketball.
Stevenson trying to break the drought. He does with a big three. Back for Brown. Gets a three-point look.
Oh,
nice touch. Trimble, a spectacular first half. The drive and scoop. 24 points for Seth Trimble. The new season high. Hadley on Stevenson. Nicely done. Senior from Wisconsin, Seth Trimble has been the man all night. Bessar leaning in. And a blocking foul as well. Very, very hospitable. They always are.
Well, if it leads to Seth playing this way, we should ask him every time we come in.
Well, here he is again, a 24-point game. The feed for Stevenson. Yes, sir.
He plays on bounce. Look here, on bounce, poise, turns over that right foot, that pivot, and kicks it out to Stevenson with his left hand. Considering he's such an elite attacker, he draws. The fact that you just believed me blindly, I mean, I took it. I took it. I was actually shocked that you had no comeback for me.
I loved it. Here's Conwell. Got a look and hits a three. Wilson left it behind. Conwell scoops it up. And he races in and scores, and count that. He'll head to the line. That's why this one is tightened up. Bogavas. Very slick looking move there to get by Zubaris. 8 to get off a shot here. Bogavas. Vissar. Got it. Back up to double digits. Conwell. Yes, sir. What an answer. Coming up on 2 minutes to go, and Louisville back with the basketball. Brown is 6 for 20 in the game as he fires and hits it. Man, did they need that from him.
We just talked about UNC's ability to execute an ATO after a timeout.
And the crowd is up. Hadley trying to get past Stevenson. It's had a really good night for Carolina. Brown Jr. 90 seconds left. Trimble again on the attack. Blocked. Brew got a hand on it. Trimble. Vissar trying to go in strong. Fires it up. Can't hit it.
Gotta go. You don't need a 3.
Brown Jr. on the attack. Tough angle. The follow won't go by Fruit. Trimble comes away with it.
Got a foul.
And they finally do with 12.3 to go.
Out on the road.
Trimble 5 out of 9 at the line tonight. And drops in number 1. Looking for his 30th point. He gets it. He's had a huge night.
Some kind of flare screen action for McNeely or Conwell. You got to get a 3 off pretty quick or something at the rim.
Conwell off the inbounds. Heaves it up there. Can't hit it. Through with the rebound. Back out for Brown. Another 3. Yes! He nails that.
Got to foul quickly. I would just throw the ball deep if you're Carolina. They're going to give them more. Let's see. Ball goes in. 1.3. Yep. Now,
they give it to Stevenson. Stevenson running that baseline. Did get it in, and now down to 0.8 before we saw a foul called.
It seems like there was more time that went off on the clock than that.
His first foul shots tonight, though. Too strong.
Heave.
Maybe a miracle. Makes the second. And Isaac McNeely, 40% three-point man.
Smart move by Hubert Davis, putting Vissar on the ball. 7-footer, the 7'4" wingspan to try to deter that vision.
Hadley at 6'7". Launches that. The catch by Conwell, dribble down, heaves it up, and that's the ball game. 77-74, the final came right down to the end. And North Carolina wins it. And they do it without Caleb Wilson beating a hot team in Louisville here tonight in Chapel Hill.